Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Let's have some coffee. Hey everyone, welcome to the sunny side. I'm Sonny. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. This video is part one. It's a live stream for the weekly horoscopes, all signs. In this video, all signs obviously, we're going to, but we're not going to get to all signs in this video. I have to take the Mustang in about an hour and a little bit. So like, we're not going to get to all the signs, but I'll come back on later tonight when I get back and I'll finish up the horoscopes tonight. This video, all right, there we go. Check, check. All right, sound is good. We're good. There's a, thanks for the hearts, guys. I super appreciate it. So, all right, sound is good. We're good. The, I might want to put some juice on the mic and stuff. Hey, Erica. I hope you're having an amazing day. And hey, Gingie. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Hey, LP9. What's up, baby? I hope you're having a super amazing day. Hey, guys. So I got to take the Mustang in. So I have the alarm set, you know, around 1 o'clock. Just a little, I have to, you know, I got to pack up and then take it in. And I don't think it's going to be too, like, I don't know what to do. So I'll do that. And then I'll come back, man. And then I'll come back and we'll finish up the horoscopes because I want to see the horoscopes. Hey, Spunky, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. All right. Hey, before we begin, we're going to send a bunch of shout-outs. Okay, a bunch of shout-outs from some people I've been seeing around here in the city. Hey, Steffi, I hope you're having an amazing day, beautiful. Welcome back. Welcome back. But first, as we go, we're going to do a couple of shout-outs and some notes here. First, on the sunny side, yeah, you guys get to watch me grease my tattoos up. Yeah, you guys already know I'm an egomaniac. So let's just put a little bit of coconut oil on the tattoos. And while we're doing that, I'll show you guys my tattoo artist. There's a link in the description box for the Ukester. So here you go. So this is the Ukester. And there's a link in the description box. And this is her stuff. There's me before I started doing push-ups. There's the Ukester there. The Uke, and it's my stuff. And so that's what's going on. So if you're in Toronto, make sure... Steffi, calm down. Steffi, I don't want you to trip while you're jogging. Don't trip while you're jogging. So this one is still healing. This is still healing. It's taking a while to heal. This one, it's my body, right? I've been working out a lot, so whatever. So this is healing. So let me do this properly. And so we're greasing it all up. I didn't realize it was a big deal, but yesterday I went outside, right? Yesterday I went to the mall and all that. And you know, life is crazy. I got in a big fight with Brandy about the mall. The idea, because like Brandy lied to me for so many years. I was just getting so angry with her. But like, anyways, whatever. Let's move on. Anyways, this is the Ukester, and this is this kind of stuff. Hey, Dave, what's up? Did Dave pop in? Hey, Dave, how's she doing, man? Is she holding up okay? All right, so we'll put that down, and that's the Ukester. All right, next. So if you're in the Junction in Toronto, or if you're in Toronto and you need a tattoo, go check Uke out. All right, next. Link in the description box. Next, I went to visit Maggie on the weekend. Because, like, I was driving to the mall, right? I was going to Square when I was doing, looking for golf stuff. And so I drove past, I was out there in Port Credit, and I dropped in to visit Maggie. Maggie owns Spiritual Emporium. You guys know, I've spoken about Maggie for years, right? She, like, cause my mom's hospital was on here, whatever, right? So like, I used to drop in and say hi. And I used to get a lot of incense from Maggie. She's in Port Credit. So if you guys are in Port Credit, so like Navi, I know you're not in Port Credit, you're in Mississauga. But for like everybody who's in Mississauga or around that area, go to Spiritual Emporium and say hi. When you see Maggie, say hi. She knows who I am, obviously. I don't know anyone else. There's some new people on the website. I don't know who they are. But like, Give Mag a bump. Give Maggie a bump. All right. So, because, I didn't. Okay, whatever. I don't want to say anything about anything. And most of the stuff I want to say has to do with me being out of touch with the world. So make sure you go to Spiritual Emporium. So Navi, tell your buddies, everyone else who's out west, Keomaz, go check her out. Who else is out west? I'm out west, but I'm going to show you guys another shop. So Keomaz is kind of there. Navi's out there. Who the hell else is out there? The rest of you guys out east. So like Jackie went looking, but Jackie drove too far. She went to Burlington, and it's too far for him. So all the Toronto, so like West Toronto kind of guys, like Mississauga and that, go check out Maggie. Next. Okay, you guys want to have some fun? Steffi, hold on. We're having some fun right now. Hey man, Mars is moving forward. I'm going to tell you guys something. Mars is moving forward. You should all be feeling the energy. I feel pretty good, man. Like I don't feel as if any weights are off my shoulders of any way, shape, or form. I just feel like obstacles are going to kind of be removed. In the last little while, I've had to do some unbelievably daunting chores, not even chores, just tasks that had to be done at the cost of a large amount of money. And it was fucking painful. And if it were like a win-lose situation, I would say that I had lost. All right? So like my warning to Daniela last night was very sincere. That thing I went through, I lost that battle. All right? And I was a little shell-shocked. I lost a couple of battles. in the last couple of years. Very, very expensive battles. So, and now I'm all set to move forward, and I feel pretty good. Not great, but I feel pretty good. There are some other things in life I want to say, but I'm going to say those things on the other videos, because the horoscopes. And one of the things we're going to do on the horoscopes now, Gingie, one of the things I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and keep things positive. I'm going to do what Faith at the coffee shop said. She said, this is a new year. It's fascinating, man. There's been a lot of real not overly deep statements that have been said to me recently that have had quite a deep effect, like a resonating effect. Like Maggie said, year of the snake, shed your skin, and I'm like, what? Wow, that's pretty deep. Although it's whatever. And a bunch of things, there's a bunch of stuff like that's been happening on, So that's the deal, man. So we're going to try and keep things a little more focused on the positive and a little bit more moving forward. A lot of the stuff that might be stressful in the world, it's going to pass. It's going to pass. It took me a little bit to clue in. It took a lot for me to clue in. And I talked to a lot of people, and it took a lot of time. And it started with, I'll tell you right now, we got one more girl. I'll tell you the next girl in a sec. It started with Ellie. And I was talking to Ellie a couple months ago now. And I said, you know what, Ellie, I'm going to sit this one out. And I didn't really know what that meant. I didn't know what it meant. But I said, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out. Which is really bizarre because I don't sit nothing out. I'm about as jump the fuck in as it gets. And so that was the deal. And then I spoke with a number of of different things that you guys have said. And and H-Bomb said, don't lower your branch. H-Bomb said, don't lower your branch, but she's an ace of diamonds, and ace of diamonds think like that. But I can tell you that my branch is pretty high to start with. So so there's that, which was really important. And we translate this language of these things that we hear into things that would resonate more deeply within ourselves. And so when she says that, I'm hearing things like respect all red flags, right? You interpret these things. And so different things. And then Maggie said the snake shed the skin thing. And then in addition to that, I did a lot of, looking into life, because on the sunny side, we're quite proactive here. right? We know what's going to happen, man. So we like move into it. You know, we lean into our dreams. You know, we walk through. We live our dreams with our eyes wide open, and we reach beyond our imagination, which is pretty intense for some of you, because some of you are guys, some really kinky motherfuckers. So you guys have fucked up imaginations. All right, next. So we're really close, right? Mars is moving forward. So wherever you felt stymied or stifled or, you know, blocked or whatever, or even not, right? Like, these are hard words, blocked and all that. But, like, maybe you just had other shit to do. Okay, maybe you just had other shit to do. I have a really big thing I have to do tomorrow, you know, for the family business thing. I'm all set to go. Because, like, I spent the last couple of days memorizing everything. I'm set to go. And so, and my sister's in the States. So, like, we cool, man. And so, you know, Mars was right. Maybe you had other fucking things to do. So, that's the deal. Hey, Danny, what's up, beautiful? I hope you're having an amazing day. So that's the deal, Gingie. We're going to try and keep it moving forward. I'm not overly stressed out. I'm still passive-aggressive, and I still have a lot of anger in me. But I think my anger is I don't know. I think it comes from the sun. Yeah, that's what I think. You know what I think now? I think everybody calm down. I think, you know, hey, Sonny. Hey, Sonny, we'll come back to this in a sec. We are gonna talk. I'm gonna show you H's place in a sec. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Sonny. Where do you think all that anger and rage comes from? Holy shit, man. Have you ever done some self-reflecting, Sonny? Have you ever like really like sat down and thought, why are you always so angry and miserable and antisocial, and you know you like to bum sex? Like, why are you like that, Sonny? And like, I gotta tell you, man, I think it comes from the sun. Yeah, as a double Scorpio, I think my anger comes from the sun. Yeah, fuck you. Whatever. All right, whatever, man, whatever. Oh my God. Okay, enough stupid jokes. Before we go back and I show you H's store, and we clean, you know, and then we move on. The warning for Daniela is real, and for all the SunnySiders who are going through certain situations, the warning is real, guys. So there's things are moving forward, for better and for worse. So if you were, and you know, on the high table, I talk about perspective all the time, right? You guys, and you know, I rile against certain language and what have you. And because I'm not really a fan of language or why you're doing your thing, I'm more interested in what you're looking, your perspective. And so, anyways, right? So, as Mars moves forward now, if you're pointed in some kind of fucked up direction, like obstacles towards that fucked up direction will be removed. So, or if you have some kind of, you know, very scary event that you were avoiding in life, you're going to have to deal with this event. It's not necessarily that you're not going to escape. Right? Like, escape is kind of like Saturn retrograde turning direct. Okay? Saturn's going to come and take you away. Mars is a different vibe. Mars is like, I'm trying to do something. I got to do this. Right? Mars is, you got to do it. Right? So you got to do it, you got to do it, you got to do it. But Mars is retrograde. And the way we do astrology here on the SunnySide has a lot to do with time. And so, and time and events, right? I joke all the time. I measure time and emotional events. But on the SunnySide, we kind of measure time and emotional events. And so Mars retrograde was going, you know, so if you're trying to go there, the energy of the universe is kind of holding you back to deal with all of this kind of stuff before you can go there. And I'm telling you guys, this week is a window of opportunity to clean up that stuff for better and for worse. Oh shit ass hell, man. We're going into the nodes. What the fuck? We are doing this. I didn't pull it up yet. I'm pretending that I know what's going on in the sky. So we're moving towards the nodes, man. And we have some kind of new moon or something coming up this week, right? So like, this is it. And then by the weekend, as we move into March, Venus is going to turn retrograde, and that's going to be heavy-duty brakes, man. Think about something like this. And forget about Venus retrograde relationships, and forget about Mercury retrograde relationships. Forget about the concept of Venus being perfect, but, forget about all that kind of stuff. Forget about the idea that, wow, it's all going to accept. Look at it in terms of energy and motion. So if Mars was, I really want to do this, but it's retrograde, so I can't really do that because the universe is sort of forcing me to deal with this, finish up projects, finish up the tattoos, finish up the this, finish up the that, finish up the that, and occasionally the Mars retrograde will get a little bit of a car accident. It's really, there you go. So all that's happening. And now as Mars is moving direct, we're moving out. We're getting on with that thing that you're supposed to do, right? That thing, man. That energy that's moving forward. Is it for better or worse? Yeah. Are you going to get it right? You're going to fuck it up in spectacular ways, but that's okay. The more you fuck up, the more money I make. It's a system, man. So what I'm telling you is now time to move forward. Now, here's the problemo. You're, on one hand, brakes are going to be applied to forward motion in rapport. What does that mean, Sonny? On one hand, Venus retrograde is going to bring, it's like, if you want to push forward with this Venus thing, you have a week to do it. And then by the weekend, or next Monday anyways, Venus is going to be in a situation where you would, just like the Mars going all over the place. Now Mars was in Cancer, so it's a little bit of a fucked up Mars. But in addition to the Mars, you have, right, doing its weirdo thing, Venus is going to do the same thing. So you can feel the Mars, right? You felt the Mars, you wanted to do this thing, and in the next day or so, hey Christine, in the next day or so, you're going to feel the Mars releasing, right? You're going to feel it releasing, and you're going to feel like this. Yeah, the Mustang's a drag, but the guy's really nice. So we're going to do that. Hopefully it doesn't cost anything. And then tomorrow I'll do the banking, and then I'm going to buy some golf clubs. I got to figure it out, man. But here's the deal. Be careful, man. This Venus retrograde is going to be kind of a yeah, but. So I know there are going to be a lot of offers and opportunity in the next Venus retrograde scene. Like, I know that. You know, that's not the point. Forget about yeah, but. Forget about yeah, but. Let's look at it like this. You're going to have opportunities. Another way of looking at Venus retrograde, you see, I was looking at Venus retrograde in terms of what I'm going to do in life, right? Because if I don't spend a lot, why would I spend a lot of money on golf clubs and buy a motorcycle if I'm like not going to be here, right? That doesn't make a lot of sense. So I can spend that money in other ways. And so at the same, and it doesn't really make sense for me to do certain things if I'm not going to be here. And I have a lot of temptation all over the place. So, although I'm not tempted, right? I kind of sit here and read books. It's like, all right, here you go. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on what's going on. Next. All right. We're going to guess the cards in a sec. Hey, this is H's shop. Moonflower Reki. Hey, all three of you who follow me on Instagram. Kimberly, all three of you. Kimberly, who else follows me on Instagram? Audrey. Kimberly, Audrey. Ginger, all three of you who follow me on Instagram, and all of Brandy's haters, all three of you, everybody, make sure you sign up for H's thing, okay? Make sure you sign up to do H's thing, because this is what she does. You know the deal. Go sign up for thing. There's a link in the description box. There's a link right here. Everybody who's in the chat right now, go subscribe to H's thing right now. Okay, I tell you what, for every person who subscribes to H, to Moonflower Reiki, I will take a picture of my body and post it on Instagram. I'll take a picture of where on my body the sun doesn't shine. And I don't go outside much, so that could be any part of my body. Where do you think your anger actually stems from, Sonny? Daytime. I'm quite certain it stems from daytime and sobriety. There's a combination of sunlight and sobriety, which kind of freaks me out a little bit. But I'm getting used to it. As the days are getting longer, I find myself getting grouchier longer. But I'm doing, it's a battle between, I don't know, man. It's this combination of daytime and sobriety is just fucking weird. You know, nighttime and sobriety is normal because like I used to work at night. Like daytime and sobriety is fucking weird. Thanks, Kimberly. Make sure you're nice to age. All right, next. So there's that. And if you guys are in the Toronto area, this is her website here. All right, she's a Reiki thing. Now I have feelings about Reiki. This is H here, right? I have feelings about Reiki. Should you not? You need to go bye-bye. What are you doing? 5:30. All right, Steffi, have a great day. Hey, Steffi, go make sure everybody's okay. Hey, Steffi, make sure everybody's okay. I didn't finish the negative stuff. I'm moving on to the girls. I'm moving back to the girls here. I'm telling you, Mars is moving forward. You go watch everybody, okay? You're healthy and fine, Steffi. Mars is moving forward. So, like, things are going to start to move forward, right? So, like, you make sure you're watching everybody, right? That fall was a little fucked up. But, like, aside of the fucked up fall, you make sure everybody is okay. All right, next. All right, as far as purchasing anything during Venus retrograde, just know that you're sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry about nothing. Steffi, don't be sorry about... No, Steffi, all I'm saying is you're healthy, right? Everybody else is sick. So make sure... So I'm just saying you got to be extra... As Mars is moving forward... Steffi, all I'm saying is Mars moving forward, man. People might get sick. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say in a really nice way. You know... You and I are healthy. We got to take care of the people. And Mars moving like this, people are going to get sick. People who have... no, it's not Cray at all. Oh, Cray's at home? Oh, good. There's a little bit more about the Mars moving direct. Listen, if you're fucked up in the head, okay? If you're fucked up in the head, Mars moving direct might make you do some pretty stupid things. Right, especially if you're going through a Saturn return or a Saturn square Venus, right? Mars can make you do some stupid fuck things. So, like, you keep your shit together. And Mars is still in Cancer. And Mars is like, Cancers are argumentative and people are fighting Cancer. So life sucks for Cancer right now. So if you're a Cancer going through anything, calm down. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. All right, next. You're in a bad mood? Oh, Steph, you'll cheer up. Mars in Cancer is not really the greatest for Leo. It's not really bad for Leo. Steffi, Mars in Cancer is really bad for Leo. So, like, I would expect some of you guys are in pretty rough shape. All right, let's get back to it. Come on. So this is the H-bomb. It's like the chick is staring at me. This guy's creeping me out. She doesn't creep me out, but, like, okay, so if you're in Toronto... Okay, so if you guys are in Mississauga, right? Like Navi and you guys and like Kale, like go check out Maggie, right? She's right there. She's on the lakeshore. She's right there. But if you're out by me, right? But I'm in Etobicoke. If you're out by me, like Humbertown, whatever, go to Humbertown, we'll have coffee. Like, if you're in the Junction, if you're in Toronto, go see H. H is in the Junction. That's Dundas and Runnymede. Dundas and Hyde Park. It's North Hyde Park, man. It's the Junction. By the Tim Hortons and the tattoo parlor. All right, next. Everyone else, leave me alone. All right, next. Once again, I'm going to do this. For those who haven't done it yet, take a second and sign up for H's Instagram. She won't even notice. But, like, do it anyways. All right, next. Let's get down to work. Let's do a little bit more. Okay, so I don't really want to talk about too much about this Mars kind of thing. Because, like, whatever. Like, Mars moving... Guys, there are some things in astrology. It seems good, but it's not always good. And I think this Mars kind of thing is... I don't know what to say. You know? Like, oh, thanks, Gingie. Hey, man. There's a lot of stuff. The horoscopes aren't really the place to talk about this. But, like, I can't do the horoscopes because I have to leave in half an hour. So, like, I come in to do overview stuff. Tell you the guys I've been visiting, right? Visiting the girls. And so, you know, so, like, we're doing our thing. And so I wanted to say hello and hang out. And so, and to tell you guys, Mars is moving direct. You know, we're moving forward. We're doing our thing again. It's nice to be back. It's, like, really nice to be back. And it's not a different mindset. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. I'm adjusting to the new perspective. I haven't... You know, one of the things Maggie was saying, she said, we were talking about identity. We weren't talking about identity. We were gossiping about Tina, okay? We weren't talking about identity. We were gossiping about Tina. And that warning is a big warning for Tina if she's still watching, right? It's a big warning for you know who. This is a big warning for you guys. Hey, Cray, what's up? She's not home. What? I thought we talking about you. Oh, you guys had the... Hey, Cray, it's good to see you. Hey, Danny. Hey, Cray, so, like, watch your health. Like, watch your health. Don't fall down. And check the air on the tires. But you shouldn't be riding your bike in February anyways. I don't know what you're thinking. It's like, all right. No, I know you weren't riding your bike. I'm joking. What else is going on? All right. It's great to see you, Cray. All right, Cray. All right, let's move forward with everything. Right? You guys are gonna be okay. What did Danny say? Danny, you want to lose weight? Gaining and losing weight. Oh, well, the nodes are in Virgo and Pisces. Yeah, Cray's in the hospital. Danny wants to know why Virgo and Pisces, that axis, is losing weight. The nodes, man. The nodes. The nodes are in Virgo and Pisces. So, like, the South Node is going to dissolve Virgo's identity. So, I don't think Virgos really have a problem with this. Virgo's a mutable sign, and I don't think Virgos have a problem with change per se. I think if Virgos sincerely, like if Virgo sincerely sees a better way, I think they're gonna do it. I'm not speaking clandestine. I'm not trying to be sneaky or anything to anybody watching. Truly, you know, to get into my head. 4 of clubs. I don't give a shit. Okay, next. My mouth is not connected to my memory. Hey, Gabrielle, it's great to see you. Check it out. Guess what I successfully did? I was able to disconnect my mouth from my memory. Yeah, man. Seriously. I disconnected my mouth from my memory. You're going for a wine tasting? Oh, man. Must be nice to be rich and good looking. must be nice to be rich and good looking, Gabrielle. Yes, it is Sonny. Okay, nice, nice. Yeah, you know what I was gonna taste? I was gonna taste victory from the jaws of defeat today. Yeah, we're talking about Mars moving forward. I was gonna taste today. I was gonna taste victory. Yeah. You gotta make me laugh, man. It's great to see you, Gabrielle. Have a lot of fun. Have a lot of fun. Man, I bet that's gonna be so much fun. Like, oh man. Oh man. Oh man. If you're looking for me, I'll be golfing. I'll be waiting by the car. I can't drink anymore. What? Can you imagine, Gabrielle? Can you guys imagine? Sonny sure spits out a lot of the wine. Yeah. Hey, Gabrielle, why'd you bring Sonny? You know he doesn't drink anymore. He's spitting all the wine out. He's spitting everything out. Man, Sonny Gabrielle, he getting confused. He just spat out the cheese. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Can you imagine that? I'm like, why the fuck? Why'd you take Sonny to a wine tasting? He even spitted out the cheese, man. No, Gabrielle, it's all cool. I'll wait in the car. I'll wait in the car. I'm gonna go stand with the waitresses. If you need me, I'll be smoking outside with the waitresses and the wait staff and the cooks. Oh man, I'll be smoking weed with the band. All right, next, relax, relax. It's like you've never gone to a wine tasting with me before. Okay, next. This wine tastes like fucking Marlboro. Like what? Seriously, man, all of these wines, they taste like Marlboro. So, like, we must be drinking wine from Kentucky. Oh my God. Hey Daniela, what's up? It's great to see you. I hope everything is working out cool. Nice and steady. Remember, we're live, so like be careful what you say. But like, I hope everything is cool. I really do wish you the best. You're about to go through your situation, right? You're about to go through this. So, you know, so like, just hold your breath one step at a time, you know, soon we'll be back at the beach, or I'll be at the beach, or I'll probably be golfing, and you'll be in some kind of library in Wisconsin, or the casino. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, we're live. Yeah, so be careful what you say. Oh, wait, hold on a second. So, like, I didn't finish the node thing. I got sidetracked. Gabrielle sidetracked me with wine tasting. So, like, hey, she's a Virgo right there. Okay, hold on. Your Virgos are asking this. Right. And H is a Virgo. And so, here we go. So, the South Node's going to dissolve your identity and your ego. Now, for some signs, that's kind of tricky. That's like a difficult thing, right? Especially if you're like, this is who I am, this is who I am, this is who I am. But I'm a fixed sign. I'm a stubborn fixed sign, and I'm arrogant, and I only see my own opinions, right? But at the same time, man, I'm telling you that it doesn't mean your life has to change per se. It just means you're wearing different hats. So when I went through this, you know, I changed the look of the SunnySide. Remember, we used to have the Lotus here, and then we had then we had the Vancouver, and then, you know, I went outside, and, you know, I was changing it, and I wore my jacket for a while, and, you know, it's like, you know, it's different. And so I tried different things. And so for you guys, imagine that, and so when the Libras went through it, like, you know, when a Scorpio goes through it, it's like, well, you know, man, I wasn't, you know, I'm not pretty for everybody anyways. Like, anyways. And if you saw me right now, I know what I see people, when I see people I haven't seen in a while, and they see all the scars on my face, they look at me like I'm a fucking monster. But it's okay, man. I'm still a genius, and I am a monster, so fuck everybody. So, but anyways, the So when Libra went through it, I would imagine it was a little tricky. But Libra is so pretty. I would think, like, if I was dating a Libra and Libra is going through the South Node thing, I would be like really into it. Like, I would be like, wow, that was really, hey, man, you like mix it up. You know, she mixing it. I think it's pretty cute. Like I really like that. I don't know that Libra would like it, but I really like it. And then now that Virgo is going through this, the Virugas, that's all it means, man. You're going to try on different things. So Gabrielle's going to go to the wine tasting today, and then next week she'll go to the basketball game, and then in 2 weeks some guy's going to take her to Paris for the weekend, and then, you know, she'll go to Mexico and visit some people. Like, you know, that's what's going on. And she'll wear her big hat thing one day, and she'll go to the horse race and wear her big hat thing one day, and then she'll, like, you know, wear, you know, I don't know, dress up, go talk to her mom or some shit like that. Like, you know, so that's what's going on. It's not, and for the Virugas, you know, if you have a guy who, like, is into you, like, checking different things, then, like, you're gonna dig it. Now, here's where the problem is. Okay, here's the problem. The problem is, and now Viruga is like a mixed, not a mixed, they're mutable signs. So, like, they're not adverse to this. Viruga is not adverse to this, right? Usually the mutable part of Virgo is like, they're going to lie to your face and, like, cheat on you and then leave with all your money. That's what a Virgo usually does. That's how they'll sign legal shit behind your back. So, but, like, moving forward, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. At all. I just said that's the thing. Yeah, so you're gonna try on different things, man. So, like, you know, you'll paint your nails, you'll wear sparkles one day, and you'll be like, yeah, maybe this is not me. And that's all that's all the node's really gonna do. That's all the South Node is gonna do in Virgo. Now, again, so I'm a Gemini rising. I like, and I don't have any planets in Gemini. Whatever, okay? Gemini rising. And so, like, I like when it's mixing it up a little bit. I like that. I like to mix it up a little bit. I am a double Scorpio. I don't mix it up. My moon is deep in Scorpio. I'm the same motherfucker. I wear the same shit for the rest of my fucking life. Unless Costco has another black sweater for sale, I'm not changing my clothes. I'm not buying anything else, any other thing. So, like, unless I start dating somebody, unless I literally start dating a fashion person, like, you know, I'm not changing. What's going on, Daniela? Oh, you're all right, man. Oh, Dave is here as well. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, you got to get ready. I'm leaving in 15 minutes. I got to go get the car. I have to take the car in, so I'm leaving it just after 1. Hey, Daniela, take a deep breath, man. Just take a deep breath. Relax. They just want all the forms to line up. You know, do your best. Do your best. You know, confident, strong, beautiful, powerful. You know, you're in the right. Right? You're right. You're doing what you're supposed to do. So, like, everyone, the world will take care of you. The universe wants you to succeed. You're going to succeed. Hey, Tien. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm only here for a little bit because I'm going to boogie out and I have to go take the Mustang in today. Today's Mustang and tomorrow I have to do some family stuff. I'm a early Gemini rising. Okay, hold on. So, you guys got that? So, for the Virugas, so this is a Viruga sun I'm talking about. I know it sounds like Viruga rising, but I'm talking about a Viruga sun. So, the Viruga suns, you're gonna do it. And your identity is gonna be tied into who you are, right? Who you are and how you look. And so, well, it is already, right? But all of this around, I mean, and the people you hang out, like, it's all in flux, right? So, like, excuse me. So, don't stress it out because it's in flux. Excuse me. Now, I'll tell you the other side. The other side is the North Node in the 7th house. Because this is the nodes are the forces of evil in astrology, right? It's the force of darkness. We'll talk about Virog in the South Node again. It's darkness. It takes things away. The South Node takes things away. So Virgo might feel introverted. Virgo might feel like the light is being taken away from them. They might feel like, hey, how come nobody sees me? What the hell? I'm trying all this stuff. I'm South Node. I'm trying all this stuff. You know, I'm returning, South Node. I'm returning to things I used to be in the past. You know, I'm trying it out again. I used to do this, I'm trying that out. I used to do this, I'm trying that out. I used to do this, I'm trying it out, you know, man. So, like, that's the South Node. And you'll kind of want to put the puzzle pieces of this, you know, trying it again kind of vibe. Maybe a bunch of Arugas are going to, except for Gabrielle, are going to get together with, and Leon are going to get together. No Varuga's going to get together with that. I can't think of any Varuga. I can't think of any SunnySider that wants to get together with the ex. So, oh my God. Except me, of course, because, like, I'm fucking retarded. and so, here we go. And so, next. Can't do murder-suicide without a little bit of murder. Just telling you. All right. Next. Oh, no. A squirrel crawled under your... Oh, you killed a squirrel. Why would you kill a squirrel? Why would you do that? Why would you killing spirit animals? Why would you kill a spirit guide? How are you gonna know how to like do all that? Okay, next. Let's continue. So the South Node is gonna dissolve Virgo's identity, and it's gonna change things. If your Venus is in Virgo, when the South Node crosses your Venus, it's gonna... Okay, we're talking about the South Node drains things away. So if your Sun is in Virgo, it's gonna drain away your identity. You're gonna as this approaches, there's an ego thing that's happening. You might be like, yeah, I'm trying on different hats, so to speak, different personalities, different people. And then, remember this, you're gonna be trying on different people as well. And so the South Node takes away. So if your moon is in the South, is in Virgo, and a lot of SunnySiders have their moon in Virgo, right? You're very nervous kind of thing. You like Scorpios. And so if your moon is in Virgo, then you're going to be quite introverted this year, right? The South Node is going to take away your moon. You're going to not trust other people. You're not going to want to talk. You're going to go a little crazy this year, depending on where it is in your chart. You're going to lose steam and lose enthusiasm with your own subconscious. And if you have a lot of natural drive, then you're going to feel thwarted, right? This feeling of the moon, of the South Node transiting natal moon in Virgo, right? This feeling is going to manifest in different ways. For some of you, you might get frustrated and angry. Some of you might get suicidal. Some of you might like blah, 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 blah. I'm hoping that some of you get really like slutty. But like it all depends on what you want, man. Some of you might become incredibly focused and like do things. You know all those memes you see on Instagram and stuff? Like, oh, the guy broke up with his girlfriend and now he's like focused on the gym and shit. So like that could happen, right? That's the kind of stuff that could happen. So for better and for worse, and for many of you, it's better and worse. Now, if it's Mars hitting the South Node, now normally Mars doesn't like this, like, Mars does like the South Node. Let me help you guys with astrology right now. The South Node is ruled by Scorpio. The South, what else does Scorpio rule? Mars. Mars likes the South Node. Taking care of things, man. Taking care of finishing stuff, right? You're finishing stuff. So if your Mars is in the South Node, you're going to apply a lot of energy to stuff you've always wanted to do in the past. Like depending on where it is in your chart. It's not the worst thing. Mars conjunct the North Node is a bad thing. Mars conjunct the North Node is a violent motherfucker. You got to watch out for that guy. Mars conjunct, it's not assertive, it's a violent motherfucker. Venus, just like Venus conjunct the North Node is one slutty chick. Venus, not that I have anything against slutty chicks. I'm just saying, guys got, I'm just saying, I'm angry at some people right now. I'm angry at some people right now, as you guys can obviously tell. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. The South Node introverts things. It mutes them. And some things, when they're muted, is okay. When South Node mutes Mars a little bit, it kind of focuses the Mars. Just like Mars in Capricorn is not muted, it's focused. Where Mars right now in Cancer is all over the place. It's not nurturing, it's taking care of everybody. Like, it's too nurturing, it's crying, right? When you listen to astrologers from around the world saying, you might have a really good cry tonight, it's because Mars is changing direction in Cancer. You guys might have a really good cry tonight. So, there you go. In Western astrology, Mars is in Cancer, right? All right, next. In Vedic astrology, I think Mars is in Cancer as well. Like 2-3 degrees. All right, next. So that's the South Node acting upon these things. If it's the moon, you're going to be introverted. If it's the sun, you're going to have an ego adjustment period. If it's Mars, you're going to do some things. Like Mars South Node is me buying golf clubs. Got it? Make sense? So there you go. There's also Mars South Node, me buying golf clubs to go golf at Lodge in Toronto. Mars South Node. Mars North Node, me buying a surfboard and buying tickets to a couple of plane tickets to go hang out in Mexico for the next 3 months. Right? You guys see the difference? That's the difference. Mars is approaching the South. Anyways, we're talking about different placements in Virgo as the South Node approaches. We'll finish this conversation right now, and then we'll book out, and I'll come back later and we'll finish the horoscopes. So that's what the deal. If your Venus is in Virgo, you're going to feel unloved, or you're going to feel like there's a blockage in love, or like you're not able to liaise with someone, right? Or your money is getting hoopoled, right? You have to watch that. Hey, Ray, what's up? And hey, Angelica. Hey, guys, welcome back. All right. So the South Node doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing at all. Although, an easy way to understand it or to recognize it, or just one of the ways, is that it's darkness. And the darkness is going to take away any kind of whatever that it touches. And that's what's going to happen. So that's what's going to happen. So now on the proactive side, we're going to put a lot of energy into that area when the node touches up against our planets. So when the node touches up against the planets, you're going to push the Mars, but instead of it being out of control Mars, the South Node is going to focus that Mars, and you're going to get stuff done. And so, for better or for worse. Now, something like Saturn doesn't like the South Node, because the South Node is draining and slowing everything down and blah, 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 and changing everything. And Saturn is the opposite of that. Saturn is like, so doesn't really like the South Node. But on the other hand, hey, Christine, I hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, Satira, what's up? You hope nobody's angry. I'm not angry, man. I have anger in me. I'm cool, man. I'm moving forward with everything. Your Mars is in Pisces. Well, you might get violent, man. My Mars is in Pisces as well. Our Mars is early Pisces. It's not going to happen to us until the end of the year. And I'm going to show you how to do it. So, now when we talk about the North Node, okay, any questions from the Verugas in the house? So that's all South Node Veruga. On one hand, it's going to suck the energy out of a bunch of your planets in a negative way. On the positive side, it's going to focus a lot of your planets in a positive way. And in a, like, you know, neither here, neither there, you're going to, like, try on a bunch of new ways of how you present yourself to the world, which is, I personally think, I think it's kind of sexy, man. I kind of like it. I like when you shake things up a little bit. All right, next. So let's talk about the Pisces now, because the North Node is gonna is transiting through Pisces. Look, let me show you guys right here what we're talking about. Right, the North Node is up here, transiting through Pisces right now. Down here was the South Node. Up there is the North Node. I have to go in about 10 minutes, guys. So let's just do a little bit of the North Node, and then we'll book out. So the all right, North Node. So the North Node's gonna blow stuff up. If the South Node is like a bucket with a hole in it, it's always draining the energy of the planets, the North Node, right? The North Node really blows up the energy of the planet. So that's what, and Daniela, you have your North Node in the 10th house. So when this North Node in Pisces transits your North Node in Pisces, you're going to become super popular. You're going to have a super popularity this year. Like, you're going to, like, something is going to happen to you where it's going to be, like, super awesome possum. So, like, be cool with it, man. There is a negative to this. All of the dragons here, all of the SunnySide dragons, the 88 girls, right? Everyone born in 88. You guys are going to go through a node thing. So your life is going to change in a major, major way that you're not going to go back from. Some of you guys are going to get married. Some of you guys are going to become super famous. Some of you guys are going to, like, fuck everything up. But, like, you know, some of you guys, something big is happening. Something big is happening later in the year. No, something big is happening for everybody now, but I'm thinking about Daniela. Daniela, something big is going to happen to you much later in the year, right? So we're going to deal with that. All right, 10 more minutes of blah, blah, and then I got to get out of here. 10 more minutes, blah, blah, then I got to go. All right, so that's what's going on, man. So wherever the North... Now, these are incomplete energies. So on the positive side, right, the incomplete energies with the South Node in Virgo is okay. Like, if you walk around with... You guys remember that summer? I had a giant pimple in my forehead, and you guys were making fun of me, and I was online like 12 times a week. I was, like, non-stop streaming. I had this giant fight. It was growing, and you guys were saying the Illuminati had some brain thing in my head. And, like, you guys making fun of me. And, like, it went on and on. I put toothpaste on my head, on my food. And so, like, man, this might take a long time. This might be a long transit for some of you guys. Anyways, it's an incomplete energy. So the South Node, you know, for the Virugas, don't necessarily expect it to last, guys. So the negative side, don't expect it to last. And like, it's going to be okay. Have some fun with this. Now, so I was going to talk about the Pisces and their placements, but I'm going to continue a little bit with the Virugas. So as the Virugas, because Gabrielle's right here, as the Virugas are, like, changing their identity or trying on different hats, you're attracting a lot of attention as far as relationships are concerned. So the Virugas, the Viruga risings, Viruga sun, you know, you're attracting a lot of partners right now. You're also attracting a lot of legal stuff. So that part of your chart is completely blowing up. A lot of work opportunities, a lot of public speaking opportunities, a lot of opportunities to, like, get married if you're into that kind of thing. And, like, a lot of opportunities to partner up. And you're going to find strength. You know, you're going to find, it's like Viruga, you're going to find your complete opposite. It's really funny. I don't know how the hell asked Gabrielle going to find her complete opposite at a wine tasting, it looks like pretty much the same thing if you ask me. It's like it's like me finding someone totally opposite of myself in the parking lot at the wine tasting. No, I thought Sonny would probably be standing outside for a while waiting. That's all right, man. All right, next. Oh, man. Is it true? Is it true? Is it? All right, let's move on. That was a funny joke I was thinking. It was a little dirty. It was funny. Okay, let's move on. All right, so you guys catching that? Any questions about the Virugas? So Astera, a lot of energy, right? Relationship energy, legal energy, relationship energy. It's going to be big and it's probably going to be successful. So don't worry about it. So don't worry about anything, right? The worries are going to be personal. But if you're a Viruga who like worries what other people think, don't worry. Don't. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, if you're one of those Virugas, don't worry about it, man. And if you're a Viruga who's like, oh, does the guy like me or something? So like Gabrielle, like, you know, when you go to your thing, does the guy like me? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the idea of, am I pretty or does the guy like me? Don't worry about it. The answer for the rest of the year is yes, right? You're pretty, the guy likes you. For the rest of the year. Is it going to last? That's a different question, man. These are the nodes. If this was Venus or Saturn or something, I'd say probably. But these are the nodes. So this isn't Venus retrograde, which is but these are the nodes, which means it's going to blow everything up. And then it's going to be like, holy fuck, this is amazing. And then you're going to have to, which is really dangerous because Venus is also retrograde. Venus has but what's going to happen is, that's what's going to happen. Good luck. Good luck. I got to go fix the car. All right. Any other questions? So that's the deal of the nodes passing from a Viruga standpoint, right? From a Viruga perspective. From the Pisces standpoint, I know a bunch of you guys have Pisces moons. I know a bunch of you guys have Pisces sons. Like, I know you guys have, and daughters. Shut up, Sonny. I know you guys have Pisces, a lot of Pisces placements here on the sunny side. On another, we're going to do a little bit more about the nodes at another time, right? When the moon is in Pisces, the moon in Pisces right now, the north node is going to make you emotional. Very, very emotional for the rest of the year. You're going to not trust anybody. You're going to be moody, and your subconscious is going to be completely on display. In other words, you're going to be a really moody chick, which is kind of hot. So, like, just go. I told you, just go be hot. What the fuck? It's really, why are you always questioning shit, man? All right, next. So that's what's happening. Right? Now, Pisces energy has to watch out for an ego blow up. All right, on the plus side, you're going to become very popular depending on where it is. And Pisces energy is going to blow up, right? So so that's Virog's relationships, but it's Pisces identity, right? So Pisces, you're going to be a little bit, you're going to be very headstrong. You're going to be, look at me, look at me, look at me. You're also going to be super popular. Just as Virgo is going to lose their popularity, some of them, depending right on the placements, Pisces is going to become super popular. So this is a good time to push that. If your Venus is in Pisces, you're going to be like, man, if your Venus is in Pisces, I would watch myself, man. Because Venus is going to go, right? Venus retrograde is going to like, if your Venus is in Pisces, you're going to have the horny bananas like it's nobody's business. If your Mars is in Pisces, you're going to be like a very, you see, Danielle is gone now, but like Mars in Pisces is a social justice warrior. So as much as I would say blah, 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 or like Mars in Scorpio has got the horny bananas for everybody. So Mars in Pisces, you guys are going to be like major social justice warriors this year. So like be careful with that, man. It gets you into trouble. I have it. You guys have it. Sticking up for people. You're going to get yourself into trouble. All right. Anything else? Moon in Pisces, you're going to go crazy. Sun in Pisces, egomaniac. There you go. What if your Wang is in Pisces? Oh my God. If your Wang is in Pisces, I'm warning you, man. The North Node is going to blow it all out of proportion. If your Wang is... the North Node is going to blow your Wang out of proportion. You know, I thought something was out of proportion with that guy. The North Node is going to make your way. It's going to inflate your common sense, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Astrology's fun. Okay. All right, here we go. Before we book out, man, I got to show you guys. We're going to give some more bumps. Okay. Once again, your Chiron is in Pisces. You might be a little bit... We'll talk about later. Okay, so it's in the description box. First up, check out the Ukester. If you're in Toronto and you need a tattoo, this is my tattoo artist. Go check out the Ukester. She's in the Junction in Toronto, which is like Dundas and like Tim Hortons. North of Hyde Park, right? North of Hyde Park, Runnymede and Dundas. So this is the Ukester, right? There's a link in the description box. This is Maggie's shop, Spiritual Emporium. This is in Port Credit. So if you're in Port Credit and you want to get tarot cards, and she has a lot of stuff, man. So you want to go to Maggie, like Navi, you know, you guys out in Mississauga, go check out Maggie at Spiritual Emporium. She's like here, Ontario, in the Lake Shore. I think she's here, Ontario. Next, this is the H bomb, man. This is the H. You guys got to go. You guys got to go. Everybody has to go. Hey, Leah. Everybody has to go and subscribe right now. Why the hell isn't this working? everybody go right now and subscribe to Hana's channel. If you're in the Junction and you need this kind of stuff, go to H's thing. Hey, don't think I'm being a homo just because I'm being nice. Oh man, that's a wrong. I'm gonna fuck you guys up so hard. I will buy that bill. I will fuck them. I will sell you motherfuckers into slavery. So you better watch your fucking ass about saying I'm being too nice to people. Next. Next. And I'll have a lot of fun. And I'll make a fucking YouTube video about it. Oh my God. You guys remember what happened to my exes? Fuck. Next. It's Moonflower Reki. Okay, guys in Toronto, Moonflower Reki. Go subscribe to Hana's thing. Oh, I gotta go, man. I gotta go take the Mustang in. All right, guys. And I lost where my OBS is. You guys got that? Go sign up for H's thing. And this is where I want you guys to get your incense and stuff when you're in Toronto. All right, we did it. Everybody cool? Let's move on. All right, guys, I got to go take the Mustang in. And I got bumped yesterday when I was kind of standing there. And so, I don't know. You know, I'll be there for a while. I don't think anything is that bad. I think they just got to push the thing back in. And that's about it. Like, so that's about it. I really don't know what's going to happen. And, you know, hopefully I can be back later. And we'll finish the horoscopes. Or we'll start the horoscopes. All right, guys. Wishing everyone the best. Make sure you do that subscribe thing. All right. And that's the deal, guys. I wish everyone the best. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny. Wishing everyone the best. Have an amazing day. Good luck, guys. Get out there and enjoy everything. And I'll see you guys soon. Hey, good luck, Daniela. I wish you the best. You know, big hug. Stay strong. You know, let your body shake a little bit. You'll be okay. Wishing everyone the best. And I'll see you guys soon. And Dave's right there. You guys are going to be okay. All right. Next. What? Bump means subscribe to her channel. Estera. Bumped means subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. So subscribe to their Instagram stuff. All right. Next. I'll see you guys later.